Them roots are showing. Hey!
Everybody come sit around. Don't be afraid, watch the computer now. To a man named Sean, and his wife, Carolyn. They do a vlog, and didn't you know it? They got the swag and they ain't afraid to show it. Come on now, it's time to go. It's time to watch the Bracketeer Show.
It's so hot outside, oh my goodness gracious. You know when you go to like stores and then you go from inside where it's super cold and then you go outside where it's super hot, and it's probably only like in the 80s, maybe the 90s. So I got home and I had to change into shorts, and I'm wearing my socks still. Do these socks look familiar? So I had to change into shorts because it was so stinking hot, but I wanted to keep my socks on just because it's more comfortable that way. But it's just so stinking hot, and every time when the air conditioner turns on, you know, it's like preset for different temperatures. So it's like preset for 70 or 73 or something like that. So every time it turns off, it feels like the house just gets so hot all of a sudden. Super hot, goodness gracious. So this afternoon, I'm going to be editing, tomorrow's vlog, but it'll be yesterday's vlog compared to this vlog that I'm talking in right now. So I'm going to be editing that, and I'm going to work on some craft stuff. I got a busy afternoon ahead, and Sunday we're going to church, and then Monday is Memorial Day, and we have Memorial Day off of work, so Sean and I are going to go do something fun, and I think he talked in the day before yesterday's vlog about where we're going and stuff. So we're going to go to Dunsmuir, like he said, and we're going to go check out the restaurant that my dad has some photos up in, and supposedly he's selling some cards in another little shop in Dunsmuir too. So they're like all over the place, and so we're gonna go there, support the his pictures, and kind of, you know, talk about him and that sort of thing. And we do actually have a picture of his in our living room, and I'm not sure if we showed it to you before. So I'm gonna show it to you real quick before I start my editing and stuff. So let's turn on some lights here so that you can see. So excited to show you his picture. So this is my dad's picture right here. I'm gonna zoom in. It's kind of dark, so you're not gonna see all the colors, but it's kind of a dark picture anyway. But it's just this really pretty boat, and it's on a lake, and I can't remember where it was at. And the signature on the bottom is my dad's signature. And then I gotta show off my picture too. So I took this picture, and this picture is from Mount Lassen, and we went snowshoeing that day, and I just got a super awesome picture. So that picture actually went up on our local news channel. They do these like special pictures, and if you have like a good picture, they show it on the weather forecast part of the day, and they show it a couple times, and then you get your own like 8x10 of it. So that was my picture, that specific week or whatever. So pretty cool. So my dad and I are both photo artists. What do you think about that? I'm a crazy person. I went outside to get some lavender for my new project that I'm gonna do. So we have this huge lavender plant outside, and the flowers are starting to like die for the season, I guess. So, or until their next batch comes out. Anyway, I was out there and I was in the foxtails and stuff, and look at my socks. Look at that. Got this all over my socks. Then I got these all over my shoes. And so now I have all these burrs that I have to pick off of my shoes. Ah! So the worst part about trying to do stuff in the backyard is all those weeds out there. It's just terrible. It, you know, just, I don't know, just makes it not fun to be out there. So I'm gonna work on my craft after I get all these weed bristle thingy bobbers off my shoes, And now I know next time to go out there in like a full hazmat suit or something so that I don't have to get like all those burrs all over me. They hurt on the feet. My feet are very sensitive to these burrs, so I better get them off now. We got a dead plant, we got a dead plant, we got a dead plant. So this plant here is so dead, it's deader than a doornail. Look at that, it's just so sad. I'm thinking of planting some new plants in this thing so we can have it hanging up so it'll look cool. You know, hang up like that. So these were fuchsias and they just didn't survive very well. I don't know if it's the weather or what, but I got this at the store. And so I'm going to try an attempt to make this into here and make it grow. So this does intend to have to be a potted plant, so you can do that. And it does say that it can be made, or it thrives in February through May and September through October, and it's an annual plant, so it'll like die out and then it'll grow back and it'll die out and then grow back and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to attempt to pull this big bad boy out and put some new soil in there and start growing this little plant. So this plant is called a Coleus, Coleus, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but it looks pretty cool. And it says ideal for containers, and this is a container. It does say that you have to cover it just a little bit and give it about 12 inches of space, which will be probably about that size, so it'll be good. And it usually takes a few days for it to bloom, so we'll just have to give it a little TLC and see if it can grow out, and hopefully the hot weather that we have won't kill it. So I'm going to attempt to pull this out now. I'll show you how I do it later. Ta-da! I have an empty pot now, so now I can put some new soil in there so that we can plant these seeds. So I think I'll probably have to do it tomorrow when we have sunlight, because it's getting kind of dark out and we don't really have some good lighting back here. So I will continue this tomorrow. So I'm watering our backyard, because this tree looks like it needs some water, but it looks like it's gonna take a really, really long time to water it because it's got some major roots going on here. So Sean's been gone all day. He's been at a wedding helping out with videoing a wedding for somebody. So I've been here alone by myself at the house, so I've been trying to keep myself entertained. So I spent the afternoon editing, like I said earlier, and then I decided that I'd take a stab at trying to make some cool inslates, and to realize that I think I probably did them the wrong size. And I can't really text Sean and ask him what size to do it in, so I'll have to redo the whole entire thing, and I did like 3 of them, and I thought it was pretty cool. Later on, they'll probably show up on the videos, but I did a couple for my craft one, and then I did one for our Bracketeers channel, but we'll see how that works out. I tried to put the new one on for today, so I enlarged it a little bit because it was like a little on the small side, but we'll see what happens. So I'm watering the yard right now. This big honking tree, this tree's gotten like twice the size that it was when we moved in, so it's super duper crazy. I think it needs a ton of water. Hopefully the tree doesn't like fall on us during the summertime or in the winter time when we have a bad weather, because them roots are showing. And I'm vlogging left-handed, so if it's really shaky, that's because I'm not left-handed. Welcome to the Bracketeers Inslate. Do you like it? It's super cool. I made it. I decided to make my own inslate today, so I made ours. Even though it's not the right size, it worked out. So check out yesterday's vlog and our mystery vlog. What one could that be? And click the subscribe button if you'd like to see future videos and past videos and all the videos to come. And check out our other channels. We got some good stuff going there too. And also we have the social networks. So check out them videos and social networks and everything else. And cue that in-slate music.
Bracketeers. Bracketeers. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Yeah, yeah. This is the Bracketeers and Slate. Subscribe before it gets too late. Just click the golden button today, and you get a new vlog to watch every day.